Welcome to my channel once again, where we will be going over the Miss Universe Philippines 2023 Runway Challenge. Now this is going to be broken up into two videos. This video, which is the reaction, and I will do my top 10 in a separate video. In this video, I will only be reacting to the contestants that grab my attention. I wanted to do two separate videos because I wanted to give a little explanation as to why certain girls made it and why certain girls didn't. Also, I really enjoy making the top 10 with music, and it just would be too long to do both in one video. Starting off, we have Agasan del Norte. This is a girl that just impresses me time and time again. I really love this burnt orange color on her. She just looks so confident with this walk here. I am sensing a little bit of stiffness, but wow, those turns are brilliant, and her engagement with the camera, very, very good. It is a tough act to follow with this undeniable energy. Look at that. She just looks like she's really enjoying herself. And that's what I really love to see, because that makes it enjoyable for us watching. Next we have Baguio. She is walking down those stairs so confidently, so seductively. I think her outfit is also really interesting. What do you guys think? I've heard different things. I love the way she is walking with so much purpose, the way she is handling herself in front of the camera, really taking her time to pose. And I just love this walk here. It's just so purposeful and confident, and look at that smile. She's got so much attitude, so much fire in her. And she also just looks like she's having a great time. Beautiful ending right there. Next up, we have Miss Batangas. She was a pleasant surprise to see in my favorites. The pink is very complimentary on her, and I really love the way she's playing with her dress tail. One thing I really like about her performance is that it's just very fluid, very graceful, and she uses a lot of really subtle engagements with her eye movements. And right there, what she did with the camera, beautiful. She just comes off very natural, very elegant. I really love her ending here and the way she looks up at the camera. Here we have Miss Bahal looking beautiful in yellow. I am loving her styling here with those modern sleeves, but tell me in the comments, what do you think of her sleeves and her styling? One thing about Miss Bahal is she really is taking her time engaging with the camera. I will say though, I was wanting a little more from her as far as personality and just showing that she's excited to be there. But besides that, her walk is beautiful. It is elegant, womanly, engaging. Beautiful job. Miss Cavite, I will say my opinion of her performance has fluctuated. She starts out so strong. Miss Cavite has such a natural presence in front of the camera and on stage. She's just has such a charisma that really shows when she walks. The problem for me here is, for instance, right there, missed opportunity in front of the camera. She looks a bit rushed. She also looks a bit rushed right here. Just not really utilizing those opportunities in front of the camera like I feel she should. Miss Cebu Province, I just adore her styling in this challenge. She looks so seductive. One thing about Miss Cebu Province, oh, look at that. She's so flirty. She's so flirty all throughout this challenge. I will say her walk is a little bit sloppy going to one side. But I feel like I can forgive that with the amount of energy and personality that she's showing here. She's just very flirty. Her legs are very straight. She's very confident. She's just giving so much power here. Miss Davio Oriental, this is one of my favorite performances, and I will show you, well, I guess she will show you right now. She just uses every opportunity to flirt with us through the camera, and she uses so many things. She uses her sleeve, her eyes, the way she turns. I will also say that her hair is a little out of place there, but because of the level of engagement and the personality that's showing through, you just like don't even care that her hair is out of place. Miss Eastern Samar, she has grown on me a lot with this performance. She looks so chic Hollywood in that baby pink dress and the way that that sleeve is, but the dress isn't wearing her. She is just really commanding the stage with it. She just moves in it so seamlessly, and the way she is utilizing her face with her eyes, I mean, she just looks like she just came out of Hollywood. And then I love her ending right here. Miss Iloilo City, she's another really pleasant surprise here. She walks with so much grace and fluidity. Her dress is very modern, very high fashion. I really love what she does with her hands there. And then her pose there with the pouty face and then the turn. Very playful, very memorable. Great engagement there. Her walk just looks very effortless. It's very nice to watch. And then beautiful pose at the end. Makati, she is a huge fan favorite and a personal favorite of mine. I will say though, this was not my favorite performance from her. As you could see, her sleeve, one side looks a little deflated. Right here is a perfect example where she just looks rushed. She didn't really take a lot of time with that posing, and also her walk, she kind of looks like she may be inside her head a little bit. Just doesn't have the power that we're used to seeing her in. However, all of this is just to say that we know she's capable of so much more. Miss Marinduque, one of my favorite performances of the night. I will say she was the biggest surprise of all. I really love her styling. I love how she is flirting with the camera with her face, and I really love her walk. It's just so fluid, so natural, and yet so confident. She kind of reminds me of Miss Dominican Republic from Miss Universe last year. Just the spiciness on this girl, the attitude. She really commands all eyes to look at her. Miss Palawan, I didn't see too many people talking about her performance. I really love her choice of dress. It's a much more feminine feel than what a lot of the other girls were wearing. She looks really beautiful here, and I think it helps her to stand out, but I do wish that they had done something more with her hair. One thing that is problematic is she is relying too much on the skirt and flipping it around, and I do wish she showed more engagement with the camera. What I do like is she has a very fluid, natural, rhythmic form. If she could just correct those other issues. Miss Papanga, I really love that dress. She always knows how to wear a gorgeous dress. Miss Pampanga, she really has such elegant movements, and she really knows how to stop and give that time to the camera. But one thing for me, I feel like she's a little bit mechanical or inside her head. But then she'll have these amazing moments like right here. She just really knows how to give those playful looks to the camera. I love that. Miss Parnaki, another contestant that I haven't seen too many people talking about her performance. Her styling is really unique. It's very vintage, but I do think they overdid it on the makeup. Personally, I think the makeup was a little overdone, but her movements are very fluid. She just looks so statuesque, such great form. I think her walk is good. Her arms look a little stiff for me. But overall, I see a lot of potential with this girl and her walk. She's just very noteworthy to me. And I really love how she ends right here. Sorsogon. This is a girl I actually have not talked about yet at all. I love the way she's walking down the stairs right here. But I'm really liking that yellow color on her. She has a real playfulness that is prevalent throughout her performance. You see it right here. And her walk also seems sort of peppy. I wish she did something a little more in this moment. A smile just doesn't quite cut it for me. But overall, I think her walk has a lot of potential and is enjoyable to watch. Miss Surigao del Norte, definitely one of my favorite performers of the day. Look at the way she walked down those stairs with just so much flair. A lot of people were talking about the tassels on her dress. It's a very unique look. I love how she's playing with her sleeve. And she really utilizes it to her advantage. And if you just watch her walk, it's just so effortless, so beautiful, so much poise and so much personality at the same time. That's exactly what we want to see. And then of course Miss Zambalis to close us off. She does not disappoint. Honestly, she looks like a Latina. Wow, just so much fire and spice and zest. So much personality. She might be overdoing it a little bit, but especially with the hair flip, and I think she's utilizing her shoulders a little bit much. Kind of reminds me of Miss Puerto Rico of I think 2021. So she's got to be careful to keep her shoulders straight. But wow, I see a queen right here. She is magnificent. So who had your favorite runway? Who surprised you? Whose styling did you like the best? Please leave a comment below. If you enjoy content like this, and if you have the means to do so, I always appreciate those that can support me on Patreon. YouTube has denied me monetization as apparently I use too much of the contestants' Instagram accounts. So please feel free to visit my Patreon from the link in the description, or if that's not feasible, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more content like this.